Hey, what's up guys? It's Sean Solo 8 and today I'm going to be going over another Star Wars The Vintage Collection action figure review. Today I've got Darth Maul, and as you can see I have the rest of the wave here in the background. I just wanted to show those off, so if you did want to see them on the channel, you can check that out. This here is straight out of episode 1. It looks absolutely awesome. Good old Ray Park there with his double bladed lightsaber, the first time we've ever seen him in the package. Darth Maul looks super good, guys. So if you want to keep him in there, you definitely could. It's absolutely great. You can see the cloth goods in there. It comes with some binoculars, which I didn't know, and an extra hood, but we will check all that out. Here it is from the side. On the back, you can see the top wave. I finally do have them all now, which is excellent. And I actually have all the bottom on the channel also, if you want to check those out. This is VC86 in the vintage collection. So without further ado, thanks for checking out today's video. Let's open up Darth Maul and let's take a closer look. Boom! Darth Maul's out of the package, and this is a masterpiece, guys. I truly believe that this is a masterpiece from Hasbro in the vintage collection line. I don't know if this is a repack or not. Let me know once I go into the articulation, but from what I've seen, the way his arms move, the swivels, the hinges, everything is perfect. Just look at the pose I've got him in. Absolutely epic. This is a NECA stand, by the way, guys. If you're interested in getting something like this, just let me zoom up on Maul for a minute and just look at that. Look at the detail. Unbelievable. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. But this guy was so elusive, and I am so glad to be able to pick him up. But just check out his feet, how they articulate. Everything about it is awesome. Totally epic. He does come with several different accessories. He comes with this cloak, which I will be putting it on. It was all wrinkled up in the package, which is a bit of a bummer, but you can see how thin that is. He does come with just one hilt, which here you can see is pretty detailed. I don't see any red paint on it, which is a little bit of a bummer, but that's fine. He does come with another hoodie, which I gather is going to go with the soft robes, and I will put those on here in a minute, but there is some pretty cool detail on that too. And he also comes with a pair of binoculars like the Black Series. So for the money at $12.99, this thing, like I was saying, guys, I think it's a masterpiece. It really is, and I'd highly recommend it as a gift or for anybody that collects Star Wars. Even if you are an in-box collector, I think this is an absolute must-have. So let me just get them off of here quickly and show you guys some close-ups of them. The only thing I don't like about these NECA stands is these sharp teeth on here. Maybe I'll do a review on all my stands one day, but if you look up close to Darth Maul, you can see in his face. Let me just zoom up on it. His eyes, look at those eyes. That is craziness. Look at the horns, the details on his horns. Hasbro, they just did such a good job on this figure. Look at it from the side. He looks absolutely angry, like he's ready to take on Qui-Gon Jinn. These are the other two sabers that he comes with, and they do connect on the bottom. So this one here, you can have them as a single bladed, or you can connect them just by simply pushing them together. So yes, that looks good. I love how these new ones look ignited, and they have that little texture going on in there. That looks really cool. But yeah, Darth Maul's awesome. When I first got him and I tried to take his robe off, he does come with the robe, but I thought his arm broke off because these are on little pegs. It just pops right off, as you can see. But it's pretty cool because it gives you good articulation in there, so you can actually swivel it. His hand, I do not see any movement in the wrist at all, but it's fine. His fingers are flexible, so he holds his sabers great. And you can see a hinge in here and also a hinge in the elbow. So his elbow does pop up really well. Also, his arm pops up extremely well. So, of course, you're going to have your 360. Darth Maul looks down pretty darn good. He looks up relatively decent. He does have plenty of emotion. And, of course, I love this silver on this wrist, which is pretty cool. And, of course, he has that swivel and the same hinges. In the waist, he's actually on like a diaphragm. So he crouches down really good, crouches back really good, and also show some emotion in the hips. The legs, I really like these legs. They are just perfect. They have a hinge. They go back as far as you want, kick up as high as you want, and then they also swivel up there. There's beautiful texture all throughout. His knees, of course, have a perfect swivel and a great hinge in there. His boots are nice and shiny, and of course, they have perfect hinges that didn't give me any problem, and a great rotation in there. Some peg holes on the bottom. The cloth is really great. His belt looks good, but let me transform Darth Maul into his other look, and let's see how that is. And bummer, here's where the gripes come in. This gown that he has, cape, robe, whatever you guys want to call it, is absolutely awful. It does look cool when he stands up and you have it tied around him. It looks okay, and it looks great in the packaging, but when you get it out, it just doesn't look good at all. I absolutely don't like it. So now that I got that horrible news out of the way, let's take another close look at Darth Maul with his jacket. But as you can see, it's severely frayed, which looks okay. It's very see-through, so that's a little bit of a bummer. When I stand him straight, let me just get him in a straight position here for you guys. You'll see it looks pretty cool. And then there's also like a big gap. Let me just cover these robes up. So you can take this piece off here. It's a nice soft rubber that's pretty squishy. Darth Maul looks really cool just like that, but as soon as you like open him and pose it, well, he's probably gonna look way better without this on. So what I'm gonna do is actually pose him without this, and we'll have another look. Well, this right here looks pretty cool. It's without the hood, so definitely you can design it to where it looks pretty good, but it's ultimately, it's frustrating. Like I've tried to tuck in the little arm right here to make it look better, and they could have given us a better robe. I've seen it. I know they can do it with Luke Skywalker. So when we take him off of here, let me just show you one last thing with his binoculars. They do fit in really well, as you can see. So he holds those super good. Can't get him quite to reach his head with these. I'm sure you can with a bit of force, because there's no hinge in his wrist, which is a little bit of a bummer. But as you can see, yeah, it can get pretty darn close to it, or coming down where he's just looking off from a pose. That'll wrap up my review of Darth Maul. Thanks for checking out today's video. If you want to check out one of the videos up on the screen, I would definitely appreciate it. If you're new around here, consider subscribing, and I will see you guys in the next video.